Y'all, Chrisean is usually thirsty. Like, thirsty to prove us wrong. And so we have been saying for the past day and a half that CPS took her baby. And this girl ain't corrected nobody. And we know she love to prove a point. She love to control the narrative. You feel me? So I just find it a bit odd that she's not trying to control this narrative. Because when you go on her Instagram, baby is not posting. She did post today, but if you saw my video from earlier, I told y'all she only posted like a Bible scripture or something like that. Basically saying these is the end times and people gonna be acting a fool. Like, she basically trying to turn this into some biblical stuff. Now, this is the end times. I get that one. But baby, no. We not finna sit here and act like it's just Armageddon going on. And like, no, this is your Armageddon. So maybe in a way she's right. It's her Armageddon for sure. Because baby is going to jail. If Chrisean Jr is truly in the state that he is in, and he is in CPS custody, baby, you're going to jail. Now, there are cases where kids come from an abusive household and the parent doesn't go to jail, but if Junior is truly special needs and he has all of these disabilities and he needs these different accommodations, yeah, baby, your ass is going to jail. She is in trouble, and they need to put her under the jail. Do you hear me? Because the church members talk about the baby is nasty, dirty, filthy, and she says the baby smells like decay, like something rotting, something dying. Like, y'all, my cat was scratching at his skin really, really bad. He smelled like flesh. That's I don't know, like, you know, I've had I've smelled like a dead mouse before. I have never, like, but I don't know if I can truly if I can truly say like I know what she's talking about. But that is such a distinct thing to say about Junior, that he smells of decay, and that's such a strong allegation. Like, that is something so scary to say about anybody, really. So if these things is true, what they saying, like he got rashes and he got bruises, and then it's definitely, I've seen them for myself. You cannot tell me that baby did not have bumps and bruises and knots and stuff up on him. Yes, he did. And I had a clumsy baby. I can't even lie. She always was falling, but she really didn't have knots and stuff like that. Like, do you know how much pressure you gotta put on somebody to get somebody a knot? Like, you really knotting this baby up? Or it could also just come from her being neglectful. Like, remember back in the day, Bino had said that she let him fall out the bed and was like, oh, he gonna get up on his own, he's strong, but the whole time he can't walk and stuff. It could be stuff like that. Like, she just let him fall and flail all around. Like, I don't know, girl. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. But, and then also, it's also alleged that, and remember, I'm not making any of this up, I'm just repeating what the streets say. These are rumors. This is all speculation. They're also saying that he could be temporarily removed, but I wonder whose care he's in, because right now I don't think anybody in Chrisean's family is fit to have any kid. Like, cause I don't really know too much about Taseki, but like, Taseki's admitted to, like, she's going through therapy and stuff like that. She seemed okay, but like, they be like, Chrisean has outed somebody getting messed with by somebody, and Taseki child got SA by another child, by like their little cousin or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, y'all definitely got some demons. They mother still on drugs, from what they say. Brothers in and out of jail, like, you know. So it's just like, she don't really have a strong support system, and she don't really have good relationships with all of them either, because she has a sister, and I believe her name is Tessa, and they stay into it. Like, stay into it. They stay into it and get back together, and then they want to be cool, and then they want to be back into it, and then they want to be cool. Like, that's so toxic. And I just feel like I don't really know how to, well, actually, I can't say I know how to go, because I could think about so many different instances in which the police use evidence from social media against the person in court. So I think a lot of this stuff needs to be used against her. Because I don't understand how, for one, an investigation hasn't been opened up. But also, I do have to remember that this girl is hopping around. Like, she don't have no real address. So, she basically running from the police because they can't pin her down no freaking where. And basically, when the church members had came out and they started telling everybody what they know, and the video, like, it was just kind of like, it was enough for the police to try to get involved, right? Now, the police went to the church. When they went to the church, they, Chrisean had begged the pastor, like, don't let them in. Because, you know, like, your church, like, they don't have to. Like, that's still private property. So, the church probably came back with a warrant. And that's like, you have to. I heard they came back with I heard the police had got a warrant. I heard that they also went knocking on the doors of people that were known to her and places that she was known to be. But I don't know for sure if they actually took the baby. But Chrisean ain't denied it. Like, it's definitely circulating the internet, and Chrisean has not denied that they took that baby. She has not posted the baby. She hasn't gotten on her story, went live, or nothing. So, only time will tell. And I just can't believe that it kind of feels like a little surreal, you know. Like, I'm really like interested in this story because it's like a lot of speculation going on, and I think that that's really sad, because I have my own stories about people with disabilities, and I have a different level of love for them because you know, whatever. So I'm just trying to see, like, how this all finna play out, because if that baby is getting abused, she definitely deserves to be in jail. And we finna see how it all. And then, remember, y'all, she still got that fight, but the fight is not until April 25th. That is a long time away. Now, the police is the police. They can be as patient as they need to be. So they very well could be just waiting to see her at the fight. They can either get her before she get on stage, or they could get her when she get off. But either way it go, it's kind of like they can corner her. It's like, where you finna go? But she, of course, is probably one step ahead of them. I don't think she's gonna show up to the boxing match. I don't, because then they're definitely gonna be able to get her. Because for one, there's a warrant out for her arrest. And for two, it's these allegations about abuse and neglect. So that maybe they finna get you. And I don't know how long she gonna be able to hide. Cause it's like, you gotta make money. You have to make money. And she already then did her little hopping around from person to person to person. Cause I don't know. Cause how she end up with Nikki, baby? Somebody please tell me, how did Chrisean Rock end up with a loving hip hop Nikki baby? She didn't. Somebody called in a favor. That's what happened. Chrisean, something, somewhere, somehow, somebody called in a favor. That's the only way that happened. So now Chrisean, she basically kind of like, you feel me, ran out of like her options, because it's like, where is she really finna go except for the places that she's known to be at, and she's bound to get caught there. She put something in her name, they come into her address, you feel me? So I don't know what the heck she gonna do, but I'm just kind of like anxious, because it's just so sad to see the stuff that I've been seeing. Like, I'm seeing more videos or whatever, and like, oh my god, that baby is so freaking skinny. Like, he's really skinny. He's really small. Y'all, oh my god, it's surreal. Like, it's like, for me, it's like I almost can't believe that this is happening, and especially that it's being documented like this, and results is like so slow to happen. You know what I mean? Because my whole thing is like, how, like, what is it gonna take for them to step in? Because in my honest opinion, I feel like he's gonna pass away before something happens. Like, that's just what I always think. That he's gonna pass away before any light really gets shed on his story, because you're not gonna be able to, if you're abusing him now, you're probably gonna be abusing him later. So she's not gonna be able to hide the evidence of abuse. And then I'm just like how long does she think she gonna have this baby drinking milk? Like how's she gonna keep him out of school? Like, it's just like, how long do she think she can keep this up? And how long do I feel like are they going to allow her to? Because at this point, I feel like it's just so much stuff that's on the internet about it, that at this point she's just being allowed to publicly neglect and abuse her son. Like, it's not looking good at all, y'all. And then, y'all, oh my God, she's still pretending the baby could walk. So when she went on that show, she went on somebody's show or whatever, and she was like, basically admitted that that the doctors did diagnose her son with some disabilities, but she was just like, just because the doctors say it doesn't mean it's true. I'm worth no God's playing. So, fucking idiot. I'm sorry. So when she went on that show and she was talking or whatever, she basically said, like, she don't claim none of the stuff that they were saying. So they told you some stuff was wrong with the baby. So okay, so you lied. You outright told us nothing was wrong with him. So you lied. And she's still lying, because I'm sitting here looking at this video. She's talking about you want to get down, son? Yeah, he want to get the F away from you. She said, so let's go take on a walk. You mean let me go walk? Let's walk. Let me walk you? That's what you mean? Let me walk you? Because he ain't walking nowhere. And you need to stop standing him up on them dang on. Oh, stop standing him up. Because, oh my God, I never actually saw a picture of the way that baby feet is curved, y'all. I think this is absolutely nuts. Like, the way that looks. And then she be putting shoes on her goddamn baby. She be putting shoes on her baby. And let me tell, bro, the way that his foot is curved, it has to hurt. Like, imagine you sticking, like, his foot is like your elbow. This is his leg. This is his freaking ankle. This is the foot. That's basically what it's like. Imagine sticking that in a shoe. And then when he put the shoes on, it kind of make his feet look almost normal. Y'all, if you really think about it, that mean his feet is in there like this. Like, is you slow? Like, she gotta be. And then she gotta be. She has to be, bro. You can't, she gotta be. She gotta be slow. Something ain't clicking. Something is not this is absolutely insane. And like I said, we just gotta keep praying for this baby. If y'all see these people, please try to find a way to help. Find a way to get CPS stuff. Chrisean, don't be trying to do nothing to me. Look, I'm just a new YouTuber trying to make some money. It's people already said it before me. Don't get mad at me. But y'all, I'm sorry. She needs to just go ahead and get that baby up. You could drop your baby off at a fire station. No questions asked. She could have definitely did that. But I definitely think that it's a time limit. Like, I think you have to do it before they're 30 days old. And they have to be unharmed. But yeah, you was better off leaving him at a fire station. You was better off putting him in a home. Like, you could. And then Blueface, he's making me so mad because, for one, I ain't gonna lie, I have some sort a little bit of respect for him, because when he was doing his interview with Skinball, and they brought up dang, hold on, I'll be back with the rest. I got y'all later.